What's up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video. Listen, this is your Sunday motivator, and I got a fantastic video for you. But what I need you to do right now is I need you to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I need you guys to come along with me on the journey, guys. Check the description tab out. Tons of tools and tidbits to make you a more successful trader right there at your fingertips, and all the products and services Trader War Room has to offer right there at hyperlinks. Guys, we got fantastic things, and we are truly out to make everyone better, more prepared today than we were yesterday, and we just want to go out and kill the market. Now, if that sounds good and you're ready to rock it with me, then all I got to say to you is follow me, and let's go to war together, team. Traders War Room, let's get it. All right, team, welcome back. This is the legal disclaimer. This is not financial advice. The content is for entertainment and education purposes only. You are responsible for every decision you make. We want you to have fun, use caution, always go to war. Some services we provide at Traders War Room: free and paid services, real-time buy and sell alerts, live trading, bell-to-bell, one-on-one mentoring, trading classes, fantastic community. Guys, truly something for everybody. We want you to quit wasting money that doesn't make money, and we want you to invest in yourself, and we hope you do that with Traders War Room. Our links are right there, traderswarroom.com, for the overall one-stop shop with all the stuff and links to everything we have to offer, and a direct link to the Discord right there, so you can come and get you some of these free and paid services, guys. So all I gotta say, are you ready for war? Traders War Room is. Let's get it, guys. See what we offer in the Discord. Come and check it out. Let's check out the Discord right now real fast. We normally don't do this, but I'm feeling kind of froggy today. I want to show you guys what we got on the Discord. So when we look at the Discord, man, we have a fantastic Discord, guys. My screen will look a little bit different than your guys' screen because I'm owner of this server. But guys, pretty much we have a huge server, and we got something for everybody. We got free items where you got all these items right here for free services. We got, glossary of terms, analyst ratings, earnings report, YouTube investing videos. We got an accountant, health and welfare, and we got some, SPY analysis, stuff like that. We also got information about our Traders War Room classes, mentoring, and we even take requests for classes so that we can do, mini sessions inside of the server. Now, let's talk about the diamond. Okay, this is the top tier that we have, all right, and we have live pre-market analysis shows every Monday through Friday. Every day the market's open, we got a live pre-market analysis, and our analyst that covers this is fantastic, giving a fantastic jump on what the temperature of the overall market is doing. And guys, people are making a killing with her analysis before the bell rings, and it's fantastic. We also got live trading, bell to bell. Guys, I don't know another server that has from bell to bell a live professional trader that's inside of a room that you can hop in at any time during that bell session, go in there, get some one-on-one quick training, ask a question, see how the professionals are looking at the stock markets and making trading. Guys, just so you know, we got a 90% effective rate inside of that. So basically, we're pushing out trades, and 90% of the time, we're making freaking bank, guys. And you don't have to take the trades we do, but the knowledge you learn is going to give you guys that edge in your trading and investing. We also got SPX and NDX algorithm bots that go off with longs and shorts. We got future bots that are pushing out the futures trading, and we even got sports betting on the premium side. We also got all the quant data stuff that you could think of to giving you that edge right there at your fingertips. Now, let's talk about our basic premium, okay? So basic premium, that's our lowest tier that we have, but you're still getting fantastic things. You're getting a daily watch list. You're getting a weekly watch list with an in-depth technical analysis on things that are trending, market sentiment, news. I mean, it's a fantastic program, especially if you want something more than just buy and sell alerts. You want a little bit of history, a little bit of fundamentals. This is one of the things that you get. And we also have the trending stock alerts, which push out daily alerts as the market rolls along and gives you entrance and exit ideas on your favorite tickers. Now, let's go into the gold. So when you get into the gold, you start getting into our real-time buy and sell alerts. Okay, now, not only does the gold cover the basic as well, but you also get our algorithm bots. We got long and short swing trades, we got intraday trades, and we got the short swing. Okay, so this one actually is the long swing. We got the intraday bot and we got a short swing bot, guys. So our algorithm is proprietary. We created this algo. It spits it out. I'll show you what the bot looks like. We can look at it right here. Spits out the alerts like this, clean format, you know, used to give you guys an idea of what type of trades to get into with various tickers. Fantastic thing, guys, and it's pushing out great information to great people. Then we got our trading floors, guys. We got a free member place where free members can come in there. You guys don't have to be a premium member. That's only if you want the good stuff, man. We got something for everybody and every type of budget over here. But what I really want to highlight is I want you guys to come check out all these alerts that we got. Man, we got all these option alerts right here. We got swing alerts. We got small account alerts. We got spreads and leaps alert. And not just that, we got stock alerts. We got crypto. We got Forex. Guys, I'm telling you, something for everybody and something for every type of budget, man, from free to paid services. Definitely come check us out over on the Discord. I highly suggest it. It'll make you some bank. It'll give you some perspective, and it'll make you a full type of trader and investor more so, and make you just that much lethal in your trading and investing game. Now, let's go back to the presentation real fast so we can get this on and rocking, guys. Here we go. Now, as I was talking about, we got so much to offer. We got 25 real-time analysts and alerts, all kinds of styles, as you saw: stocks, option, crypto, Forex, long, short, day, swing, spread, leaps, you name it. We got it. Something for everybody, guys. The end of the goal is always to be better prepared today than we were yesterday, and we want to provide a true one-stop shop. Now, let's talk about some things that we got going on before we get into the meat and potatoes. We got some classes, promotions, and new innovations. So the next class we have is the Gap Fill Greatness, guys. And we just have a testimonial too from the previous Gap Fill play that we had that made 5,000% return on the Gap Fill play. Now, that's not always the case, okay? A lot of times you may only get, 10%, 20%, maybe even 100%, especially if it's depending on what type of gap you're doing, penny stocks to, mid caps and blue chips. But this particular individual got in at one of the great gap signals, and he rode this thing. Excuse me, I said 5,000, I meant 500. So 500% gain on a gap fill play. So this class can definitely make you some bank. And I hope people take advantage of this because we're putting a lot of eggs into this basket, and we want this class to be fantastic. And you can check the class right there at traderswarroom.com, upcoming classes, and get you guys spun up on some of this great information that's coming out. Next thing, right now we're offering a 5-day trio of that gold membership we were talking about. That one with all the buy and sell alerts. Yeah, we're going to give you 5 days on the trial. So you come over to our Discord, you check us out, you look at that, you sign up for the 5-day trial, and you start getting your alerts with the gold membership, guys. Truly an amazing feature that we have, and we want to highlight this because we just want you guys on the team so that you can come be part of this fantastic community that we have and get some of these good alerts and make some money and hopefully stay part of the premium side of the house. And next thing, we got our instant messaging platform up. We are live now. We want you to check it out. You can go to the website and look and sign up for it right there. If the other platforms are kind of overwhelming or just not your style and you just want less noise and just alerts, guys, we got you covered, okay? Come check us out today. You guys will get fantastic alerts with some stocks, with DD, with some flows and things to give you guys great insight into why this is a good buy or why this is a good sell. and we want to provide that for you. So definitely come check us out on our instant messaging platform. Now, bottom line, we're destroying the market no matter which direction it goes, up or down, sideways. It doesn't matter, guys. We're going to go kill it. And we're going to look at what happened this past week. We're going to talk about what looks good moving forward, all to get a plan and a strategy in place moving forward. So last week in review, let's check it out. Okay, here's how your markets closed. The NASDAQ was the red, and Dow and the S&P barely green on the day. Picture image, pretty much you saw some green stuff in the healthcare industry. Oil was kind of doing good, basic materials, utilities, energy, but a lot of the technology, a lot of our consumer discretionaries and consumer staples were not doing so well, guys. ETFs, it's kind of mixed on the ETFs. Definitely, it wasn't a big ETF day. It looks like internationals were doing fairly well, and the healthcare ETFs were doing good, but everything else was kind of flat on the day. Here's our heat index that we closed out. Healthcare and real estate were the biggest ones up. And like I said, consumer discretionary industrials were the laggers. And we got our big money, guys, the calls versus the puts. Obviously, SPY is looking a little kind of 50-50, more to the bear side. Got some Tesla looking to the bull side. And we got some other things, just kind of seeing the temperature and the sentiment of where the big money is trying to flow. Last week in review, here we go. We got our top trending stocks coming in, guys. You're going to see a lot of crypto anytime you're looking on the Sunday evening. You're going to see a lot of crypto trending around, especially with Bitcoin being at the levels it's at. But I do want to highlight some of these. We got Zoom is looking, SPY. We're talking about AVGO. We got BBY, Ulta. So there's some big names that are coming in, and we've got some of the charts coming up here in a minute because we got some of these earnings plays and good ideas to get some money going and some money flowing. We got some active penny stocks going on, guys. If you're not paying attention to the penny stock, I've been telling you for a minute, you need to get spun up on your penny stocks and start making this money. While we're waiting for the blue chips and the mid caps to come back around and start going into the bull direction, we need to start making some money on the penny stocks to supplement, guys. It's too easy not to make, buy in at 100 shares or even 1,000 shares if it's real cheap, and then make, 5 cents or $5 and, $50 on our trades when these things spike up. So definitely paying attention to it is a must. We also got some futures coming in. We got mainly green, but remember, futures are just a glimpse into what could be, not what will be, guys. We take this with a grain of salt, and we always got to pay attention and see what the market gives us when the bell rings. And we got our bond yields. Basically, that 10 years what we're paying attention to, and it's pretty much staying around the same level. So we're definitely watching that for some sentiment trades. We got some news. Okay, so we're up first. Asia stocks weighed by inflation concerns. Okay, so Asian stocks came under pressure on Monday as president worries about inflation are rising, interest rates dodge the global economic outlook, and fresh selling in technology stocks weighed on Chinese market. Now, what does this tell me? Okay, this tells me that we should probably start thinking about puts in some of those EV plays and in some of those technology plays. Okay, so definitely paying attention to this when the market opens, but things like BABA and BIDU or BIDU and NEO and other trades like that probably will go to the bear side. So, just make sure you got your puts ready to attack, conquer, and destroy this particular market when that bell rings. Next story, Ukraine tops of the agenda in Davos as business leaders gather. So Russia would normally have its own house at the World Economic Forum as it showcases for business leaders and investors. This year, the space on the dressed-up main street of Davos has been transformed by Ukrainian artists into a Russian war crimes house. Guys, we're paying attention to this. The longer this goes on, the more pressure Russia's going to come under. And guys, right now, with the war continuing to edge into the direction and cutting off natural gas supplies and stuff like that, we need to start paying attention to oil and defense contracting stocks. I've been talking about this for a minute. This is the time to start paying attention to the oil and defense contracting stocks. Stomping my foot here, guys. You need to start looking at those. Broadcom in talks to acquire Imware sources. Okay, so chip maker Broadcom is in talks to acquire cloud service provider. People familiar with the matter told Reuters. So negotiations between Broadcom and Malware are ongoing and the detail is not imminent. The sources said the deal terms under discussion could not be learned. All right, so we're definitely paying attention to those. Actually, AVGO is one of the stocks that is on one of the top trending stocks. So we definitely need to pay attention to that, guys, as we move into this week. And so let's go ahead and, enough of that news stuff like that, right? Let's look at some stocks and let's look at some charts. What looks good moving forward? So we got the earnings. Anything in the green is something that got my attention on. Now you can't cover everything, so we're just going to pick a few of these and we're going to go over them. We got some other, sprinkles of stocks that are interested to us. So let's go ahead and take a look at it right now real fast. I'm going to go ahead and pull into my Webull account. And I got them queued up. And we're going to go ahead and start with SPY. Okay. Now looking on SPY, looking on the daily, we're looking at, okay, let's go ahead and go into the 4-hour chart. Today, we're going to look at the 4-hour chart when we're looking into these stocks, all right? Because the 4-hour chart gives us a decent overall picture. And right now in SPY, we're at an important level. Okay. So we definitely jumped down to this bottom level. And right here, we can put a line here. Let's go ahead and draw a line real fast, right? So we went ahead and put a line right here and we dropped down, and notice we came back down onto that area and tested, right? That was an important thing. So we pushed up. I do think SPY, takes a little bit of a jump. I'd like to see it kind of push towards the 20 moving average, which would get us about, let's call it right here, about 395. And I don't know if we'd be able to hold that level or not, especially with as much bearish sentiment as we have. But I do think we push up to there, we start testing that again, and probably will be rejected and start pushing back down towards. So we ride the wave up and we can ride the wave down. Definitely paying attention to that. We got some indicators that are showing some bullish sentiment. We got the SMI crossing. We got the MACD looking like it wants to cross, and we're starting to cool down on our TTM squeeze coming from the downside. So definitely looking at that and paying attention. So go ahead and talk about some of the stocks that are interesting going on. Verizon. Okay, we're interested in Verizon right now. We've been consolidating in a pretty tight range for a while, guys. And so, it could be time that we're going to start looking at some pushing up to some upper levels right here. We got a support shelf from the last down trend that we had, and we're looking at potentially $50. Now, I do think we come up. We test probably this $50 range, right? We got about a dollar movement, and then we'll probably reject from there, giving the overall bearish sentiment, and it'll probably come back down to test this level. And then we got our range. So we're definitely looking at a little bit of a jump on Verizon and then riding this thing down. Macy's, it has earnings coming in. I got a feeling Macy's is probably going to be similar to the other retail things. It probably will run going in towards earnings, and then afterwards we'll probably tank out. Now, when we look at Macy's on the daily, we notice that we are pretty much low, and we can go out a little bit further, but we are pretty much low. So we haven't been this low since back in 2021, and we're definitely looking at this level here. And if we can't hold this level, we just go down the next level to the shelf, which would put it at about 15 bucks. So we're definitely paying attention to this. And if we can't hold these levels down to $15, I believe we will go. And if we look at this weekly trend, we are trending on a downside. And so I think we still got some continued pressure to the downside coming from Macy's in the long term. Going back, moving on, let's go into Apple. So Apple, guys. So Apple's been just getting crushed, right? It's just been destroyed all of its moving averages, and we're going pushing down. I am taking a bearish stance in Apple right now. I do think that here at this level, we'll probably see a little bit of relief, but I think we come back down, and we got previous resistance now act as support, and I think we got a level right here about 134. And we're going to probably go past that and go down and test around this area, about 123, before we start to see the bounce to the upside. So definitely paying attention to that, but I do think we got some more downward pressure on Apple. And if you got enough money to go out far enough on Apple, probably going to be a decent catch for you to go further out on Apple and catch you some puts before we start finding this bottom here and reversing to the upside. NVDA has earnings coming up, and I do think that we got some downside coming with NVDA. Just like the other stuff, we'll probably see the surge and the spike pushing in, but if we push out a little bit and just, kind of wave into the waters, I believe that we probably come down on this one. They'll probably crush earnings, just like AMD did, crushed earnings and stuff like that. And their guidance will probably be, fairly okay. But I think the supply and demand issues with the logistics support is going to hinder them from giving that great outlook forward thinking that analysts want to see. So I do think that we might see that spike just because it's very popular and people are, extremely bullish on it. But I do think we come down to the downside on NVDA. Looking at it on the 4-hour chart, You know, it looks like we're here, and it kind of looks like SPY. When we looked at SPY, definitely saw, but I do think that we're going to have some tough resistance coming up here to test this area. And I do think we ultimately come down to go below here and start looking at probably 155s down to 150. Express has some earnings coming up. And again, with retails, you know, this one's extremely cheap. I don't see much going on here. This might be an actually good time to go in shares on Express, just given the price range it's at. But other than the share outlook, I'm not really interested in this. I know it got a lot of steam, especially Wall Street bets and stuff, but this just doesn't interest me anything other than shares. Dick's Sporting Goods, I think we're coming down in Dick's Sporting Goods. If we look at this chart on the weekly, it's been following the same trend, down, down, down she goes. And, you know, we got some levels down here where we're looking at, I think we come down and we start testing these $50 range on Dick's Sporting Goods and seeing what we got at the bottom level. That's just my opinion, but I think it's going to happen. I'm pretty bearish on Dick's moving forward. Intuit got earnings coming up, and we're looking at this one, and we like this one. This is definitely a trade that interests us, but we do again notice that we're in this bearish trend right now. The only thing that I do like about this one compared to some of the other ones is that it looks as though we're consolidating here at the bottom. And so anytime I see this consolidation like this, it gets me excited. Now we do put some triggers. And so when we're looking at these triggers, right, we're looking at here at the top. If it closes above this on say like a 5 or 15 minute, we're thinking calls. And if it closes below this right here on some like a 15 minute or you know, a 5 minute chart, we're looking at puts to go long. But inside of those levels, we can go ahead and draw our inside ranges where we got 373 looking at a point, and we can go ahead and put a level here, 352. Here's our entry levels. We can make some money, but I do think once we start closing up here and we reach this area, you know, the 380, 381, I think that would be a strong resistance point, and we start to trend back down to the downside. So we're paying attention to this for sure. And this thing, as you can see, has moved in the past in a couple days, and it definitely will pay attention to this as this goes further. And let's go ahead and talk about one of the last ones I want to pay attention to. Actually, Best Buy. We're going to do Best Buy. I want to talk about Best Buy, guys. Best Buy is one of those stocks that I have a $65 put on this one. I believe we're going to fail earnings, and this thing is going to come tumbling down, and we'll find out how this reacts. But we already made a killing on majority of our play that we have, and we just have remaining runners in this one. And I think we're going to come out with some fantastic profit on this one, which will definitely, you know, heal the sting from that Walmart trade that we went on the wrong direction. All right, guys. That said, we want to thank you guys for following this video. Hope you guys got something out of it. You know, it's a very quick, you know, just kind of a market cap, just get you guys motivated for the, you know, stock week coming up, and, you know, some earnings calls that we got. Now, remember, we're looking at the stock market like a war zone. Stock sectors, those are our battles we do together as a team. Attack, conquer, and destroy, and we're always going to war. Now, if you want to rock with us, and I hope you do, check out our links right there, traderswarroom.com. The Discord link is right there. Remember, free and paid services. And I guys showed you the Discord. You know we got the goods in that side of the house. So come over there, check us out, and we hope to see you there. That said, if you're ready, follow me. Let's go to war together. Talk to you later. Check out our links here. And here's our battle buddy, our mascot Rocket.